Well, hello, everyone. This is John Byrne with Poets and Quants. Welcome to What Matters and What More, our series on the new book, co-authored by Liza Wheel, the founder of Gatehouse Admissions, and Jeremy Scheinwald, the founder of MBA Mission. Today, we're going to talk about a candidate who applied to both Harvard and Stanford, got into one or both. We'll find out what her outcomes were from Liza. But I want to read from the start of her essay to Harvard Business School. On an otherwise average January morning in 2014, my shriek, "Ah!" has coworkers running to my desk. Ecstatic, I've just received news I'll be heading to France for a rotation at a manufacturing facility. My stomach fills with butterflies at the unknown, a technically challenging role in a foreign language and culture. I'm not sure what it will take to succeed, but I want to find out. Liza, what do you make of all this?
Well, let's see, the story changes pretty quickly after that. But what I love, and I think as a reader, what you will find, or what readers will find, is immediately you're drawn in to the story, right? Everybody can quickly. This is a quintessential show don't tell. We get right into the story itself. Someone is elated and screaming with joy and finding support from her colleagues about the next chapter in her life. So definitely starts on a very positive note, which could have been the rest of the essay, right? It might have just been focused on this journey of her going to France with this rather technical job. But alas, something else, at the same time that this happy moment is happening, something else very serious is occurring in her life.
Let me read the second graph. That weekend, I head home to celebrate with my parents and learn of a different sort of unknown. My dad confesses that the doctor found a tumor late stage, as we'll soon discover. The shriek of joy is now a silent sob. Tears fall down my cheeks as I hug him tight. I'll cancel the Bordeaux assignment and find a local job. Go, my parents urge me. I need to continue on my personal journey. Everything is going to be fine.
I think what makes this essay so compelling is you can see and imagine both of those emotions so much. And the excitement of her having received this impressive assignment to go to Bordeaux, and the excitement of reward potential of that path, and then also the guilt, the worry, the stress of the very different path that her father is embarking on. And what becomes an effective tool or effective way to craft this essay is we follow both of those paths. We watch her in France and we get a feel of what is going on with her father back home.
Now, how does this enhance her chances of an admission at Harvard Business School?
I think there are two ways. Number one, because she is talking about her path and her experience at Bordeaux, we get a really good feel of her leadership ability, her willingness to jump right in. She talks about putting on the steel boots and wandering down to the factory floor. She talks about, faire les bises, the kisses in French or in France that happen. So we really get this image of someone who is willing to go all in to make her impact and get to know this new culture, discover friends, discover language. So I think from that regard, that's already certainly the makings of a powerful leader of the ilk that HBS is seeking. On the other hand, I think the second point is the experience that she goes through with her father and watching her father, deal with this disease. We just get a sense of incredible maturity and wherewithal and a willingness to and a readiness to deal with come what may and be strong for those around her. of course, that is certainly something that I'm sure resonated with HBS as they reviewed her application.
Now, the other aspect of this, of course, is that she is one of 10 people who shared both their essays to Harvard and Stanford with us, all of which are in the book. Tell us how the Stanford approach differed from the Harvard one.
Yeah, it was interesting. What Anna did in her GSB essay is she sort of widened the aperture. She started earlier. HBS is all this 1 year, this defining moment. But with the GSB essay, it's it's really the story of someone who thought that she knew what life was going to have in store for her, and she liked it. She liked what it offered. She liked where she was headed. But little by little, even starting with college and later with France and the experience with her father, she gets much more comfortable and and almost craves these experiences that challenge her in new and unexpected ways. So the biggest difference to me is just how much she looks at a much more of a journey of her life, and how her own assumptions of what life was supposed to be are really challenged at each step as she grows.
There you have it. That's Anna who wrote these essays. The Harvard essay is called Moving in Tandem, both the yin and the yang of life. The Stanford essay, which has a word limit on it, I should point out, where the Harvard one does not, is called Black, White, and Gray. You can read both of them in What Matters and What More, the new book of essays written in the service of getting admitted to either Harvard or Stanford, two of the best MBA programs in the world, if not the best. And here's the big question for you, Liza. Who admitted her and where did she go?
Both schools recognized just how strong and how empathetic and how unstoppable Anna was. She was accepted into both programs.
Whoa.
Uh, yes, yes, she was. And she decided to go to Stanford. She went to the GSB.
And I should say that the dean at Stanford has said that 3 out of 4 candidates who are accepted to both schools tend to choose Stanford, which has the lower admit rate and the better weather. That's a place where you can stroll under palm trees in your shorts and flip-flops in January and February. Not too many people can do that in Boston. Liza, thank you once again. This is John Byrne with Poets and Quants. You've been watching What Matters and What More.